Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back, my dear students. Let us complete our topic about pollution. Let's go. We studied before about pollution. And we mentioned all the sources of pollution like land pollution and water pollution and their effect all. But today we'll take another side in this topic. As we'll explain about something called acid rains. What is acid rains? It's the rain that will be unusually acidic. You know that rains can't be acid. It will be equal in its pH. So the pH of the normal rain is nearby 7 as water, as you know, maybe from your previous studying. So now what about acid rain? It will not be normal, it will be acidic. So when we can say that the rain is acid, in case of this pH of the water is 5.6. If even less than 5.6, it will be acidic rain. So now I want you to check with me the animals, many types of animals that can accept this pH as should be 5.5, not more, not less. But in case of even 5.6, it will be acid rain. So what I want to tell you that the effects of this acid rain, it will not appear in all the towns same, because maybe it's 5.6 in a town, in another town it's 6, it's 7 extra. So now let us check the causes of the acid rain, why we get acid rain. The acid rains will be formed when the rain will combine with ammonia, carbon, nitrogen, and even sulfur. So check this figure now. You can see that there is SO2 and O2 coming with the smoke of factories. It will combine with the rains. So that time the rains is acid or acidic. So these gases will be released in the atmosphere also, and it will go with the wind. That time it will be high into the sky. When it will combine with the rain, that time the rain will be acid rain or will form acid rain. That acid rain has many harm effects. Let us see them. So now many types of harms we can suffer because of this acid rain, as we will refer to them in the next points, as we will talk about the effect on the living organisms in general and especially on the human. So the acid rain has two effects. One, generally in all the acid organisms and especially in the human. Number one, the acid rain will react with the lead pipes. You know the element lead in your periodic table. The pipes of the water, almost of them, are making of this type of lead. So when the acid rain will start to fall, it will combine with this lead. That time it will make our water toxic. Number two, also this acid rain will lead to erosion. Erosion, as you can see in this photo, means that, as you can see, the building will lose some of its parts. It's erosion. So you can imagine if it is ancient building, what will happen? What will happen to this building all will be destroyed. So now go to next point. It will kill the birds, also insects, especially in some areas in Europe. As I told you before, I referred that not all the effects same in all areas, not like this, not like this. Sometimes it's high effect and sometimes it's low effect. So let us go to number 4, lead to the decomposition of living organisms in the lakes because of the acid rain will increase the concentration of sulfuric acid. So now you can imagine if this acid rain will be in the lake, what will happen? Sulfuric acid will be more in this water. So that time decomposition process will happen to all the living organisms. Number 5, the forests will die because the rain acid will destroy. So the leaves will fall. Once the leaves will fall, the trees will not be alive because you know that all the trees and all the plants depend on the leaves to make its food in the photosynthesis process. Let us go number 6. The acid rain can remove the useful metals and fix the unuseful metals. So now we have a very big problem also. When we have some metals in the soil, the plant should absorb this metal. So what will happen? Inside the soil, the acid rain will help to fix that unuseful metal, no benefits in it, but it will be very harm to the plant. Number 7, the acid rain causes the kidney and liver disease. Now we start to talk about human, especially. Once a human will drink this water, I mean here, underground water, the problem will start. Even it will lead to cancer sometimes. So now let us go to another type of pollution, and the dangerous type also. It's a greenhouses effect. This greenhouses effect caused because of many gases the greenhouses will release. As they will release, as you can see on your left in this picture, methane, for example, carbon dioxide. I'll concentrate in this both, methane and carbon dioxide. Also, side by side with ozone. You know about ozone, you heard before, carbon dioxide, even methane. But now let us see the effect of them. They lead the climate change. And if you have some old people, you know, example your grandmother or grandfather, he will tell you that even in your country, Oman, the climate was not like this. Everything changed. Everything changed because of this gases that released by the greenhouses. All of these changes are because of the increasing of these gas amounts, as I referred before. So now this greenhouses will give us our food. Maybe in summer you will find vegetables and fruits for winter, and the opposite will happen, but it is not happy effect on our earth. No, it will destroy everything. So you can see that the increasing of carbon dioxide and the methane gases, how it will affect in our land. In the end, I want you to remember that bad things that will cause this pollution, especially, it's from ourselves and because of our hands. So the possible solution is to treat ourselves, treat our environment by a new good way. We should think out of our books. So if we modify ourselves, modify our way, we can modify our environment, and you can find by yourself the solutions, all because you can make the opposite. Whatever I told you, it's real happen, you will make the opposite. That time everything will be okay, as we will reach the balanced economy. In the end, I would like to say thank you for ICT teacher and our leader, Mr. Yunus Al-Rahbi. Best wishes for all.